I want to start by sharing something very common among many of us as we gracefully age, waking up several times during the night with the urgent need to use the bathroom. If this sounds familiar, you're certainly not alone. It's a challenge that affects millions of people over 60, and it's more than just an inconvenience. It deeply impacts the quality of our sleep, our energy during the day, and overall health. Nighttime awakenings can leave us feeling tired, irritable, and sometimes worried. But here's the important truth: these interruptions, while natural, don't have to control your nights or your life. The good news is there are simple, natural ways to reduce these disruptions without relying on medications or expensive products. In this conversation, I'll share insights into why these nighttime trips happen, what role your daily habits play, and how understanding your body can lead to peaceful, restorative sleep. We'll talk about the timing of your fluid intake, the delicate balance of water and salt in your body, how your brain and bladder communicate, and why some sleepy teas might not be as helpful as you think. Together, we'll explore practical steps you can take, gentle lifestyle adjustments that honor your body's rhythms and needs. My goal is to offer you hope and actionable advice, with kindness and respect for the wisdom you carry. Before we dive in, let me ask you something simple. If you're here because you care about your health, or the well-being of someone you love, drop a quick comment below that says "Better Nights." It tells me this message is reaching the right people. And if you haven't yet, subscribe to Senior Longevity Tips, your daily source for simple, proven ways to live longer, stay strong, and age with confidence. Remember, it's natural to experience changes as we age, but it's also entirely possible to work with these changes and reclaim your nights. Sleep is not a luxury, it's a vital part of living fully and joyfully every day. Have you noticed that drinking fluids too close to bedtime often means waking up in the middle of the night with a strong urge to use the bathroom? This is a very common experience, but many of us don't realize how much our evening hydration habits can affect our sleep. When you drink a lot of liquids late in the day, your bladder fills more quickly overnight. Your brain senses this fullness and sends a signal that it's time to wake up and empty the bladder. This interrupts your deep, restorative sleep, leaving you feeling tired and groggy the next day. As we get older, our bodies become more sensitive to even small amounts of fluid in the bladder. What might have been a minor inconvenience in younger years can now cause multiple awakenings at night. One of the simplest and most effective changes you can make is to limit your fluid intake 2 to 3 hours before bedtime. This small adjustment helps reduce the pressure on your bladder and decreases those frustrating nighttime trips to the bathroom. I know it can be hard to break the habit of having a warm drink or a glass of water before bed. Sometimes it's part of our routine or a comforting way to wind down. But trust me, trying this change can make a noticeable difference. You might find yourself waking less often, and waking up feeling refreshed and rested. As we age, managing the balance between salt and water in our bodies becomes more important than ever. This balance isn't just about drinking more water or cutting salt, it's about understanding how these two work together to keep us feeling well and sleeping soundly. Many older adults unintentionally make two common mistakes. First, they consume too much salt, often without realizing it because salt hides in many processed and packaged foods. Second, they don't drink enough water, sometimes out of fear of frequent bathroom trips or simply forgetting. Both of these habits can disrupt the delicate water-salt balance. Too much salt causes the body to hold onto water, leading to swelling, especially in the legs, and extra work for your kidneys and heart. On the other hand, not drinking enough water can cause dehydration, making it harder for your body to function properly. This imbalance can especially affect your sleep. Excess fluid trapped in your tissues during the day shifts back into your bloodstream when you lie down at night. Your kidneys then kick into overdrive to filter this extra fluid, which fills your bladder and leads to those nighttime bathroom visits. So what can we do? Pay attention to salt intake by choosing fresh foods over processed ones. Make sure you drink enough water during the day, aiming for around 6 to 8 glasses, but avoid drinking too close to bedtime. Notice if you have swelling, and if so, try elevating your legs during the day to help fluids circulate better. By maintaining a healthy balance of salt and water, you'll help your kidneys work more efficiently and reduce those sleep interruptions caused by a full bladder. It's fascinating how our bodies communicate, especially the relationship between the brain and the bladder. Throughout our lives, our brain learns to respond to signals from the bladder, telling us when it's time to find a bathroom. As we age, this communication can become more sensitive. Sometimes, even a small amount of urine in the bladder can trigger a strong signal to wake us up. This means your brain might be acting like a very alert guard, waking you at the slightest nudge. This sensitivity can develop for several reasons, including changes in nerve function or bladder muscle tone, but it's important to remember that it's a natural part of aging and not a sign of something seriously wrong. The good news? This response can be gently retrained. Just like any habit, your bladder and brain connection can be adjusted with simple, consistent practice, a process often called bladder retraining. By gradually increasing the time between bathroom visits during the day, you teach your bladder to hold more urine comfortably and reduce those urgent feelings that wake you at night. This retraining doesn't happen overnight, but with patience and commitment, you can help your body relax and enjoy longer, deeper sleep periods. Remember, you have the power to influence this process. Your brain and bladder are adaptable, and working together, they can restore peace to your nights. Many of us reach for a warm cup of tea in the evening, hoping it will soothe us into a restful sleep. While herbal teas can be wonderfully calming, there's an important detail that often goes unnoticed. Some herbs have natural diuretic effects, which means they encourage your body to produce more urine. Common ingredients like dandelion, nettle, or parsley might sound healthy, but they can increase urine production and lead to more nighttime bathroom trips. This can quietly sabotage your efforts for a good night's sleep. That doesn't mean you have to give up tea altogether. The key is to choose the right kinds of teas in the evening, those that are relaxing but gentle on your bladder. Chamomile, lavender, and lemon balm are popular choices that can promote calmness without causing extra urine. Also, pay attention to the total amount of liquid you consume with your tea. A small cup earlier in the evening is often better than a large mug right before bed. By becoming mindful about your evening drinks, you can enjoy the comforting ritual of tea while protecting your sleep. Have you ever wondered why you might not feel the urge to urinate during the day but suddenly wake up needing the bathroom soon after lying down? This happens because of how our body redistributes fluids when we change positions. During the day, especially if you spend a lot of time sitting or standing, fluid tends to pool in your lower legs and feet, causing swelling or edema. When you lie down at night, gravity no longer holds that fluid down, so it starts moving back into your bloodstream. Your kidneys then detect this increased fluid volume and begin to filter it out, which means more urine production. This extra urine fills your bladder faster, leading to those frequent nighttime trips. Understanding this natural process helps explain why swelling in your legs during the day often correlates with nighttime awakenings. Simple steps like elevating your legs during the afternoon or before bedtime can help reduce this fluid buildup, making your nights more comfortable. By paying attention to how your body handles fluids, you can take control and reduce those disruptive awakenings. Now that we understand why nighttime awakenings happen, let's focus on practical, natural steps you can take to improve your sleep and reduce those frustrating bathroom trips. Limit fluids in the evening. Try to drink most of your fluids earlier in the day. Aim to stop drinking about 2 to 3 hours before bedtime. This helps keep your bladder from filling too quickly at night. Elevate your legs. If you notice swelling in your feet or legs during the day, try to elevate them for 15 to 30 minutes in the late afternoon or early evening. This encourages fluid to move back into circulation and reduces nighttime urine production. Regular physical activity. Gentle exercise like walking or stretching supports good circulation and helps prevent fluid buildup. Staying active also improves overall sleep quality. Bladder retraining. Practice increasing the time between bathroom visits during the day. If you usually go every hour, try to stretch it to every 90 minutes, then 2 hours. This retrains your bladder to hold more comfortably. Avoid diuretics and caffeine late in the day. Diuretics, substances that increase urine production, like caffeine or certain medications, can worsen nighttime urination. Avoid coffee, tea with caffeine, and alcohol in the evening. Create a comfortable sleep environment. Keep your bedroom cool, dark, and quiet. Comfortable bedding and a regular bedtime routine help your body relax into deeper sleep. Relaxation techniques. Stress can worsen sleep problems. Practice calming activities before bed such as gentle breathing, meditation, or light stretching. These steps aren't about perfection but progress. Small changes build over time and can lead to better nights and brighter days. One of the most empowering steps in overcoming nighttime awakenings is learning to listen to your body's signals without fear or frustration. When your bladder signals it's time to go, it's natural to respond. But sometimes, your brain might be sending you a message that's more urgent than necessary, a little like a fire alarm going off when there's just a bit of steam. Recognizing the difference between a true urgent need and a habitual response is part of retraining your bladder. With patience, you can teach your mind and body to wait a little longer before reacting. This doesn't mean ignoring your body or causing discomfort. It's about building confidence in your bladder's capacity and understanding your own rhythm. As you practice this awareness, you may notice fewer nighttime trips and deeper, more restorative sleep. It's a gentle journey toward harmony between your mind and body, a partnership that grows stronger with time. Stress is a quiet but powerful factor that can disrupt our sleep and even influence how often we wake up at night. When we're stressed, our bodies produce hormones like cortisol that keep us alert and can increase bladder sensitivity. This heightened alertness means your brain may be more likely to wake you up at the slightest bladder signal, even if it's not urgent. That's why incorporating relaxation techniques into your evening routine can make a big difference. Simple practices like deep breathing, progressive muscle relaxation, or gentle yoga can help calm your nervous system. Creating a peaceful bedtime ritual helps your brain shift from alert mode to rest mode, making it easier to fall asleep and stay asleep. Remember, taking time to relax isn't indulgent, it's an important act of self-care that supports your body's natural healing and restful sleep. One of the simplest yet most effective ways to improve your sleep is by creating and sticking to a consistent bedtime routine. Our bodies thrive on rhythm. Going to bed and waking up at the same times every day, even on weekends, helps regulate your internal clock, known as the circadian rhythm. A steady routine signals to your brain when it's time to wind down and prepare for restful sleep. This can help reduce those nighttime awakenings caused by a sensitive bladder. Try to incorporate calming activities into your pre-sleep routine, reading, listening to soft music, or gentle stretching. Avoid screens and bright lights at least an hour before bedtime, as they can interfere with your body's production of melatonin, the hormone that regulates sleep. Building this routine may take some time, but the payoff is deeper, more restorative sleep and fewer disruptions. Remember, every night is a new opportunity to support your well-being through simple, intentional habits. What we eat during the day can surprisingly affect how often we wake up to use the bathroom at night. Certain foods, especially those high in salt, can cause your body to retain water during the day. As we discussed earlier, this fluid may shift back into your bloodstream when you lie down, prompting your kidneys to produce more urine. Additionally, some foods and drinks have mild diuretic effects, which encourage urine production. These include caffeine-containing items like chocolate, coffee, and some teas, as well as alcohol. It's not about strict dieting, but rather making mindful choices. Reducing salty snacks and avoiding caffeine and alcohol later in the day can help manage fluid balance and promote better sleep. Including plenty of fresh fruits and vegetables also supports hydration and overall health. Remember, food is fuel for your body. Nourishing it well can set the stage for peaceful nights and energized days. Staying active is a cornerstone of good health at any age, and it plays a surprisingly important role in managing nighttime awakenings. Regular physical activity helps improve circulation, which reduces fluid buildup in your legs during the day, the very fluid that can rush back to your bladder at night and disrupt your sleep. You don't need intense workouts. Gentle walks, stretching, or light yoga can be very effective. Exercise also promotes better sleep quality by helping your body regulate sleep hormones and reducing stress. Try to schedule your activity earlier in the day, as exercising too close to bedtime might make it harder to fall asleep. The environment where you sleep plays a crucial role in the quality of your rest. A peaceful, comfortable space encourages your body and mind to relax deeply, helping reduce nighttime awakenings. Here are some simple tips to create a sleep-friendly bedroom. Keep it cool. Aim for a temperature around 65 to 68 degrees Fahrenheit, 18 to 20 degrees Celsius, which helps your body cool down naturally for sleep. Make it dark. Use blackout curtains or an eye mask to block out light, as even small amounts can disrupt melatonin production. Minimize noise. Consider white noise machines, fans, or earplugs if outside sounds disturb you. Comfortable bedding. Invest in a mattress and pillows that support your body and feel cozy. Remove distractions. Keep electronic devices out of the bedroom or turn them off well before bedtime. These small adjustments can make a big difference in helping your body settle into deep, restorative sleep and reduce those frustrating nighttime trips. Changing long-standing habits, especially those related to sleep and bladder control, takes time and patience. It's important to be gentle with yourself throughout this journey. Remember, progress might be gradual. Some nights will be better than others, and that's okay. Celebrate the small wins, a night with fewer awakenings, a day with less swelling, or simply feeling more rested in the morning. Each positive step, no matter how small, is a building block toward lasting change. Keep a journal if it helps. Tracking your routines, fluid intake, and sleep quality can reveal patterns and motivate you. You're not alone in this. Many people have walked this path and found success through consistency, understanding, and kindness to themselves. Believe in your ability to improve your nights and days naturally. As we come to the end of this journey, I want to remind you that waking up at night to use the bathroom is a common experience, especially as we age, but it doesn't have to control your life or steal your rest. By understanding why these awakenings happen, from late-day drinking habits, fluid shifts in your body, sensitive brain-bladder communication, to the impact of stress and environment, you gain powerful tools to naturally improve your sleep. Implementing simple, practical steps like adjusting your fluid intake timing, elevating your legs, practicing bladder retraining, choosing the right evening drinks, and creating a peaceful bedtime routine can all work together to reduce those nighttime interruptions. These changes don't require expensive medications or complicated treatments, just your time, patience, and commitment to nurturing your body's natural rhythms. Now I want to hear from you. Have you or someone you love been dealing with frequent nighttime bathroom trips? Was it once or twice a night, or more? What have you tried so far, and did it help? Share your experience in the comments. I read every single one, and I truly want to hear your stories, your questions, or even your own natural solutions that worked for you. Let's learn from each other, and let's grow together, because this isn't just a video, it's a community. If this helped you even just a little, please give it a thumbs up so it can reach someone else who needs this information too. And remember to subscribe to Senior Longevity Tips if you haven't yet, your daily home for real, practical advice on aging well, staying informed, and caring for yourself and your loved ones with wisdom and intention. From nutrition to better sleep to small lifestyle choices that make a big difference, we cover it all. So whether you're here for yourself or for someone you love deeply, you're in the right place. And before we wrap up, let me just say thank you. Thank you for caring. Thank you for being curious. Thank you for choosing knowledge and action over frustration and uncertainty. You are the reason this message matters, because every small, informed change you make today leads to a better tomorrow for you and those you love. You've lived a rich life full of experience and wisdom. Now you can bring that same care to your nights, reclaiming the deep, uninterrupted sleep your body deserves. Remember, this is natural, this is manageable, and most importantly, this is possible. Here's to restful nights and vibrant days ahead. From all of us here at Senior Longevity Tips, take care and be well.